Hey there guys, how's it going? Spexy here. I hope you're all having a great day and are ready to look back through gaming history with me again in this episode. So what do I have in store for you today? Downloadable gaming services. Yep, that's right, you heard me correctly, I said downloadable gaming services.
But this is a retro channel, isn't it?
That it is, my dear fellows and fellowesses, and before you say it, yes, I know fellowesses isn't strictly a word, but we'll go with it for now. This is most certainly a retro channel, and whilst you might think that downloadable games are exclusively for more modern day computers, with the likes of Sony's PlayStation Now, Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass and EA Access, but is that strictly true? Well, probably not, otherwise this is going to be a hell of a short video. So enough of all the dilly-dallying, let's go and look back. It's time to dial up that year and let's get this thing started. The year is 1980. The mobile phone has yet to be invented and the streets are packed full of people all sporting big hair, Walkmans and leg warmers. An online service called PlayCable is born. The brainchild of Mattel and General Instrument, this service allowed US Intellivision users, through the use of a massive side-attached adapter, to download games via cable alongside the regular TV signal which was already established in most households. And in 1981, the service, including 20 games per month, is unleashed upon the general public in selected cities for a monthly subscription fee of just $12, and received a surprisingly lukewarm reception, especially considering the effort by Mattel to hype the product through the use of advertising featuring former professional baseball player Mickey Mantle. Wait, who? Oh, okay. Take a look at these.
There's lots of video games out today. Some are better than others. But with most games costing $25 or more, the best way to play is without cartridges on PlayCable. For less than half the price of one game, you get 20 great games a month, over $500 worth. And you can play any game, anytime, 24 hours a day. PlayCable. Only a millionaire'd want to play any other way.
The sooner you order, the sooner you'll save. So call your cable company now.
For about $25, you can give your family one video game cartridge. Fun, huh, guys? Or for less than half that, you can give them PlayCable. $500 worth of Intellivision games a month, on cable. 20 games to pick from, 24 hours a day. No schedules to follow, no cartridges to buy. PlayCable. It's the only way to play without paying too much.
I struck you out!
The fun can't start for your family till you call your cable company. So do it now.
Okay, kid, you want to play the real thing? Pick a game, any game. Every month on PlayCable, you get 20 great Intellivision games without cartridges. Over $500 worth. All on cable. And you can play any game you want, anytime you want. 24 hours a day. You just push a button and batter up. Space battle? I wanted to play baseball.
Later, Mr. Mantle. Later.
Make one call and you'll play them all without cartridges. Why wait? When PlayCable comes to your house, cable comes alive. It's the world's most sophisticated computer game library at your fingertips 24 hours a day on cable TV. It's PlayCable, the all-game channel. Now you won't just watch TV, you'll sack the quarterback, slide into home plate, even blast your way through hyperspace. Every month on PlayCable, you'll play an action-packed selection of 15 Intellivision games. The games that play more like the real thing. New games, returning games, and continuing favorites. All for less each month than you'd pay for a single game cartridge. Don't wait to play the world's most sophisticated computer game library. Order PlayCable now. For details, call your cable operator.
Take it from Mickey. PlayCable's a hit.
PlayCable, the all-game channel.
Yeah, well it really wasn't a hit though, was it, Mickey? And why is that? Now, despite there being over 650,000 households eligible for the service by 1983, the subscription rate was less than 3%, due mostly to the lack of sales of the Intellivision console itself. Not all of those households would have owned one, as they were far less popular than the Atari 2600 at the time.
The #1 video computer system with more games than any other.
Everyone's gone Atari, the #1 video game.
This, combined with a high cost to the cable operators for running the servers at their end, and the cost of the adapter itself to the general public, even considering the savings compared to buying full price game cartridges, did not prove popular at all. The unit was later reported to be incompatible with many of the newer games being produced, as it just wasn't capable of handling them, and Mattel Electronics were themselves beginning to feel the heat of the video game crash, losing millions of dollars practically overnight. All of this sealed the fate for the PlayCable, and in 1983, Mattel pulled the plug. Get it? Cable? Plug? Huh? Forget it. Meanwhile, still in 1983, for those of you who are unaware, this was the start of the ominous video game crash, which cast a large dark cloud over the entire industry, with many predicting that video games were just a fad and would not survive the decade. But what the hell did they know, eh? Now I'm sure most of the cocksure and snooty ones among them had their noses knocked way out of joint when that didn't happen, and now years later the world of gaming has blossomed into one of the leading industries in the modern world. So up yours, doubters.
Never underestimate gamers.
So let's get back on track then, shall we? The year 1983, the place, the good old US of A, Washington DC to be more precise,
And at a company called CVC,
Controlled Video Corporation,
a young entrepreneur and cable pioneer by the name of
William Ferdinand von Meister is about to release a device to the world which could revolutionise gaming as they know it. The GameLine. What? Haven't heard of it? To be honest, that's not altogether surprising really, as the device kinda slipped under the radar mostly, due to its poor success and even poorer lifespan. So what the hell is it?
well, it kinda looks a lot like a chunky silver box with a blue sticker on it to me.
This, my friends, may indeed be a chunky silver box with a blue sticker on it, but it's a very significant chunky silver box with a blue sticker on it. This thing is going to change the world in ways it cannot even imagine and definitely didn't plan. Essentially, it's a modem for the then immensely popular Atari 2600 console, making it capable of downloading through the phone line from a dedicated central server. But while other computers had toyed with downloads for news, financial reports and basic chat with other such mundane things,
The GameLine was a totally different kind of fish altogether. Its aim to offer downloadable games to the eager and hungry joystick-waggling public in exchange for a minimal subscription fee.
Revolutionary.
This master module, as it was known, had a whopping 8K of RAM and was capable of staggeringly fast download speeds of up to 1200 BPS.
Amazing.
It also had a fairly decent lineup of available games to download, including such famously known titles as Deadly Duck, Room of Doom, Lost Luggage, Tapeworm, The Earth Dies Screaming? What the hell kind of list is this? Now, I've never heard of most of these games, and that's probably for good reason, for whilst it may be able to boast a roster of 76 available games, none of them were from the big brands such as Atari, Activision, Coleco, Mattel or Parker Brothers, so not even the slightest whiff of Pac-Man, Asteroids, Pitfall or Centipede, and this was due to licensing reasons and the aforementioned companies not willing to sign any kind of agreement
With CVC.
leaving them with just the third-party developers and much less well-known games. Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes, anyone? Anyone? Now, this service was a very short-lived one and it only managed a couple of years until the company finally went into administration in 1985. It was then refounded and rebranded as Quantum Computer Services, which took on much of what they'd learned from the GameLine project and offered services to Commodore 64 and 128 users, expanding them in the ways that were originally envisioned for the GameLine project itself. In 1991, however, the company changed its name one last time, and this time it would be known as America Online, or AOL. Now I bet you've heard of them, right? So whilst the GameLine project may have been a failure at face value, its legacy went on to help pioneer the future of modern online services and the very face of the internet as we know it today. Hats off to you, Mr. William von Meister. You were a true innovator. So, there you have it. Two amazingly ahead of their time services for two of the most fondly remembered consoles of their day, yet somehow mostly forgotten. I guess this side of the pond at least they were never actually a thing, so that could explain some of the lack of knowledge about them outside of the US. But they're interesting enough regardless, and I hope that you've learned something with me on this journey today. If you like this video, then why not spank the living hell out of that thumbs up button down there. If you want to show me some love and support, you can do that by subscribing to my YouTube channel or head on over to my Patreon account to become a patron. Any support will be greatly appreciated, guys. Also, don't forget to ding that bell to be informed of any future episodes going forward. I've been Spexy, you've been incredible, and I look forward to looking backwards with you all again in the next episode. See you soon. Bye for now.